Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dalise, but you might know me as Stamprgrl, here for Kendra's card challenge KCC number 16. And this is our super sponsor inspiration hub for Colorado Craft Company. I would like to thank you personally, Colorado Craft Company. They were super generous and they sent me a few sets and I'll be using one of them today. This is the Big and Bold Sympathy Rose by Colorado Craft Company. Kendra's Card Challenge is a quarterly challenge where Kendra provides a cutting guide for 6 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper, and she provides you of these beautiful and amazing 15 sketches, and you following those cutting guides and these sketches, you end up with 15 very unique, very fun cards. This challenge is associated with a few prizes, amazing prizes by the way. We have prizes that are quarterly and we have prizes that are monthly, and the information is in our Patreon and our Facebook group. I will really hope that you join us and learn more about Kendra's Card Challenge. But let's get together and let's start creating our card. Like I mentioned, I am using the Big and Bold Sympathy Rose, but I also got these other sets from Colorado Craft Company that I will be using very, very soon here in my channel and with some of Kendra's amazing sketches. I decided to use this very, very modern kind of mod looking pattern paper. It is from a Canadian company that unfortunately is no longer in business, but what we are going to be doing is we are going to be clear heat embossing the beautiful, amazing Big and Bold Sympathy Rose. I am going to make sure that I placed it, that everything is covered. This is a one piece of 6x6 paper, and after I heat emboss it, color it, we are going to be cutting this following Kendra's cutting guide. So I am grabbing it with my stamping tool, and I will be using a static tool, some Versamark ink, clear embossing powder, and I am just gonna clear emboss it away, and then we are gonna be coloring it. The way I decide to go with coloring this image is with some blending brushes and some dye base inks, and I am not going to show that part because it's just putting some colors into it and then adding some splatters of water, and I wanted to keep this hop video nice and short to show you how to put together the sketch. I will make another video if you are interested in seeing how we achieve this look. It's super easy and super fun to create it. Again, just doing some heat embossing. We made sure that we use the anti-static tool so we don't have too many like strangler embossing powders that will get melted and show up when we do the ink blending. I decided that instead of just using just the pattern paper like this, I love this rose, and I think this rose is super fun. It has so much detail, but at the same time, since it covers so large of an area, it's just going to make some very interesting pattern paper. And I'm just collecting extra embossing powder, but let's talk about this Inspiration Hub by Colorado Craft Company and the chances that you have for winning. This is a giveaway hub, and all the information about our giveaway and our prices are in the description below. So make sure that you fill out our giveaway form. You only need to fill it up in one of the stops, and just will give you all the information and the chances to win. I do really want you to try to hop along with the rest of the team. They have worked so hard in creating these beautiful cards for you, showing the inspiration and the amazing products of Colorado Craft Company. If you like my content and my friends' content, please make sure that you like and subscribe. We love to have new followers in our channels, and I am personally super close to getting to 1,000 followers, and I being buying some new items just to have them ready for my 1,000 followers giveaway. So I can't wait for you to guys get there and do this giveaway. I am hoping to do a 1,000 followers hop with some of my friends, and I really hope you guys join me in that. I am going to be doing sketch number 12, and sketch number 12 uses 2 pieces of pattern paper, the one that we just colored with the rose, with the Sympathy rose, and I am doing another one that it's part of this collection from this Canadian company. When I am putting pieces like this, I like to use a little bit of washi tape to keep my pieces of pattern paper together. I find that this helps me so much to keep everything straight and keep my spaces and my framing so much closer to the perfect sizing. So I give it a try. I think seriously, this helped me so much once I started adding this little bit of washi tape on the back. And I just trim all the excess with just regular scissors. They stay really close together. They stay put, and I'm seriously super nice. We will be gluing this. I decided not to do the matting that is in the sketches. Remember that these sketches are just like the starting point of your inspiration. Use them exactly for that, to inspire, to get creating, and maybe to get you out of like a rut where you are maybe not as motivated or inspired. So I will be gluing these two, and then our sketch, like you can see here, has a circle in the middle, and I decided to, instead of doing the circle, I am going to use one of the Amazing Ink gorgeous and just ginormous fancy sentiments that this set has. It has 2 beautiful big sentiments. That one is in sympathy and friendship, and then the second one is the one that I decided to go with, is our hearts, prayers, and love are with you, which I think it's just a beautiful sentiment. Here I am just trying to keep everything with the perfect margin frame around it, and I decided at this point I wasn't sure if I was going to do the circle or not, so I ended up cutting a strip in the middle, which ended up being very helpful because I am using it as a stabilization strip, and you'll see how I add other 2 strips into my sentiment and then glue it on top of it. I was just checking to see how my sentiment looked the best, if covering that most of the triangle in the bottom or most of the second triangle. So I did rehearse a little bit in how we were going to do this, but I think I did pretty good. Here you see that I did stamp it in a light brown, but it was too light, so I turned it over and I ended up stamping with VersaFine Black, which was just the right call. I could have gone with the brown, but I think the black looks really nice against this craft cardstock. All of these sketches are made so they are easy to follow. You can do them following the sketch guides of the 6 pattern papers, or you could do like I did here, which is I cut out my pattern paper guide number 6 and then part of number 5, and then that's what I'm being using. You could also just do 1 card because all of the sketches have the sizing of all the pieces, so which is very helpful if you just want to do 1 card versus having 15 cards to work on. I really love the colors in this pattern paper and how they just came together beautifully for this card. So you can see the rose, part of the rose and part of the leaf in here, and hopefully in the picture you'll be able to see it more clearly. So I really hope that you join us in this hop. Let me know if you have any questions about the sketch, about Kendra's card challenge, about Patreon, or anything else. You'll see here that as the finishing touch, I decided to, I wanted something to match the inside of my card. So I am using the same beautiful Sympathy rose on the inside with a dark, like a light brown, sorry, for the flower. And remember, if you're interested in downloading our sketches for Kendra's Card Challenge 16, just make sure that you are a patron. We have a level that is free where you can download our current sketches and cutting guides. But if you would like to get access to older sketches and cutting guides and kits and tons of other fabulous products, just make sure that you upgrade to a new Patreon. And remember, don't leave your crafting for tomorrow. Start today. Bye.